Welcome back, folks. This is my second playthrough of Oxygen Not Included. I haven't got a name for it yet, and I'm working on it. Once it's up on my YouTube channel, all that will be sorted. It's where we left off. I was doing a little bit of a cleanup. So everyone had fallen asleep, so they're doing a little bit more of a cleanup now, which is great. So have a look around. What we're going to be doing in this episode is building up some power. We'll maybe put some food in, but more importantly, I want to get jobs in. So what I'll do, just very quickly, go through there. So I'm going to probably don't need to do that, my dude. That's all right. We'll start blocking in some areas. What I was reading about it the other day, and on Reddit, the Oxygen Not Included subreddit there, we were talking about Prison Architect and its ability to lay down blueprints. Oxygen Not Included doesn't have that ability, but what you can do is you can set everything as a priority 1. And priority 1 means that they're never going to get around to it, because there's always more stuff to do here, which is great. So what we'll do, actually we'll probably do need these. I don't know why I set those as priority 1. Let's go 5s for these, 5s for that. And probably across there. That's too close. You know, so I'm leaving an extra space here just to run things up and down. If I have to run pipes up and down, it's a bit easier that way than trying to negotiate through walls and whatnot. I'll go out here a little bit, but I think let's make those a priority 1. Don't exactly need them right now. Another priority 1. I'd like to start working on. Let's go down. So what we'll do is Oh, I've run out of stuff. Okay, there. What I'm trying to do right now is just to dig around there, and so I'm going to set up these as proper water reservoirs. In the last episode, I talked about breaking down that wall. Having thought about it a little bit more, I'd like to leave them separate. This will be water, and we can store, put storage containers and stuff in there, and store those horrendous things like polluted dirt and whatnot in there. Really, the main thing we need to get done in this episode is power. So 1, 2. So 2 for now. And let's do. We'll do battery. Here, we'll do battery. So we'll do it this way. So we'll run a wire. So these 2 manual generators will charge this battery, which will then charge this battery. Or the overflow will flow into that battery. From there, I'd like to sort of build a research thingy up here. Just looking at this, the oxygen here isn't fantastic. There's a couple of spaces where we could get oxygen. There's no oxygen up there. Oxalate. There's an oxalate there. There's a whole row of oxalate there. And we're not quite at that point yet. So what I'll do is build a diffuser. And let's put our diffuser here. Some more wire. So I've put the power here. I am going to move it once we've sorted this out, and I will come back to that in a second. I'm going to just, in terms of getting the guys to run up there and do what they need to do and feel good about themselves. Speaking of feeling good about themselves, let's put some actual doors in here. What do we got in here? Oh, we could free up a bit of oxalate in there, actually. Let's do that. Look at the keyboard when you're typing. Ooh, new person as well. That reminds me. So what I'd said the last episode was that I was going to aim for people who had flatulence as a negative trait, and then if the dupe in here or dupes in here didn't have that trait, I just pick whoever. I kind of thought about it when, you know what, it's not really in the spirit of the game that I'm trying to build here. So let's go in, and if they don't have flatulence, which they don't, which is really frustrating. This guy's got 2. Rowan's got 2, and he doesn't have flatulence. That's annoying. Ari's got noodle arms, and Meep is unconstructive. So they're all terrible, but they're not terrible in the way that I wanted them. So let's get some shine nymph eggs. Let's print that, and we can throw. Cool. All right. So critter eggs. Let's throw the eggs in here, and there they can stay. Let's remember to open these doors. And open, because doors that open and close just slow them down. Thanking you. So let's have a look at our room overlay. Alright, so we've got one, and we don't have this one. So what's going on here? Room size is 74 tiles. It needs to be 64. Alright, so this is a problem. So what we'll do is let's go down. Let's go down here. Get rid of that, and we'll put a door here because we're gonna need to get into here at some point for our terrible things storage. That maybe. Yeah, I'm a bit worried about. Wow, there's just no sandstone yet. That's a bit nuts. If you could, my dudes, can you focus over here? Let's make these ones. Get rid of that. Alright, so we're in downtime. So they get morale from that, which is cool. So where are we going for morale anyway? So 2 and 2 and 2 and 2. So once we fix that, we'll get a little bit more. We'll get some more benefit from this room, from using this room. They'll eat. They'll do what they need to do. Let's just have a quick look around. Maybe if I go over there, ooh, get rid of this, get rid of that, and that. So there's a fair bit for them to do. So they're gonna wake up tomorrow and be overjoyed at the amount of work that I've given them. This should be the priority, my dudes. Come on, Turner, off to bed with you. Off you trot. Go, go, go. Alright, so we'll skip through this. You don't need to sit through a night cycle. Everything's ready to go for the next day. Alright, so they're awake now. They're doing what they need to do. This, most importantly of all, also I might get you to dig these out as well. There's no doubt we are going to need algae, and we've only got 160 kilos. That's not enough. Building entombment, so the printing pod, if you could, please. Yep, and let's stop hitting escape. Cool, alrighty. Why are you holding your breath? That'd be why, because it's terrible down here. We really need this to be up and running. Oh, other thing I wanted to do. Stations, research station. We need ore for that. Funnily enough. So, once this is up and running, where can we get ore? No, I'm gonna leave that. I was gonna dig straight through into there, but I want that. I don't want to kill that oxalite. And yeah, there's. So let's make this. Let's do it a 7. That'll give us enough. Actually, before you do anything, that needs to be done. Please and thank you. Cool. Alright, so that's back and running. I think that sand like completely stopped it from cycling up. Ugh. That's frustrating. Very frustrating. How are we going for stations? So, we still don't have enough ore. Alright, we've already got 100 kegs of that assigned to this. Keep doing that. Keep doing that. Still not enough. I think it's... Oh, that never gets old. Alright, if you could. We didn't really need that bit of ladder. I wouldn't call it the priority. I'd call these the priority. Still don't have enough. We do now. Hooray. Yes, research station. Let's put that here. And I guarantee we're not going to make up here. Oh, we did make it up there. That's cool. Alright, dudes, I'd probably knock back on that. Reprioritize here, and here, and here. Oh, get out of there, silly. Alright, that's done that. This is horrendous. Look. Just stuff everywhere. You animals. Right, we need a couple more kilos. So a couple of kilos there is. Alright, a couple of 100 kilos rather. This needs algae. Let's make that a little bit more important, please. It would be, yeah, this is bad. Let's get this kicking. Alright, it's going. It's doing what it needs to do. That's cool. Power produced. Oh, it's supposed to be the whole circuit. Ah. This is interesting. This would have been... Yeah. Perhaps I should have paid more attention to that. That's cool. That's cool. That's good to know for circuit planning. So, alright, so we've got the good stuff coming out now. Which is great. This thing. So I've run through this in my previous playthrough, so I'm not going to get too in depth in it. Just that there's a few things we're going to need going forward. So eventually I want to hit... where is a natural gas generator up here? So we're going to have to push up through here to that. We're going to need jobs because you need a scientist to research that geyser. And we're going to need the ventilation so we can pump the stuff around, and also filtration to filter out the not natural gas. So let's start with jobs. Jobs first. Jobs is a priority. These chaps are not having a good time up there. I might just run this up here. Let's cancel that. And do that, and then that. Yeah, I'm not surprised it's not great up there. Let this thing do its job. Put a couple more storage bins there. So at the bottom of these steps, sort of a halfway point. I don't know why you'd pick that bit of the ladder. That's weird. And kinda didn't do this. How are we actually going for sandstone? Sandstone is a raw material. So we've got that's sand. Sandstone. There we go. So 4.6 ton. That's alright. And get rid of these, please. Let's put a priority. Let's make them 7. This Bubbles being able to breathe whilst she researches is fairly crucial to the whole situation. Oop, I almost lost Turner there. Alright, so that's... stuff's happening. I wouldn't say it's happening fast, and this is kind of just sitting there, but... stuff's happening. Stuff is happening. Alright, so they're closing up... well, they're coming to the end of cycle 4. Turner's up there eating. He's happy. What I really want to do as well is clear this out. Oh, let's finish that. So we'll clear this out. We'll make this just a drop into the next sort of stage. And to do that, we're going to have to get rid of all this water. I'd want to sort of push it over to here. So what we can do is... is it weird if I do tiles? Let's see about that, and then let's see if they'll actually be able to reach that. Do I want to? I don't really want to touch that for now. I just want to mostly just push the water over to there. And yeah, it'd be cool if we could dig sort of down that way as well. That nobody is skilled enough to do that. But that's a tomorrow problem. So they've been doing their own thing, which is good. Let's see what's happening with their oxygen. Colony requires food source. I know. What are we on? I should actually walk and pay attention. So alright, so we'll get 10 kilos of rations. We've got just a little over 10,000, and we're only eating. Yeah, we're fine for a couple of cycles. That's good. So I should be coming to the end of night time. There we go. I didn't need to fast forward through that one, which is great. Just on this, we'll do that. I think. Although I'm a bit worried. So let's do that. bit worried that taking that out is going to let all of our precious natural gas out, and I can almost guarantee that's what would happen. So what we'll do is we'll get the dupes to come down here, and if they start chopping away at this, that'll drop the water level pretty significantly. Alright, so still low oxygen here. It is going away eventually. It's getting there. Battery's full. Good. Might even get them to start ripping this out. Some sort of like a ladder to nowhere right now, isn't it? But let's leave it. Oh, you know what we should do? So one of the things we can research much later on is fire poles, and it's in here somewhere. There is fire pole. So cool. All right. So let's do this. Dupes will go up the ladder and they'll come down the pole, up the ladder, down the pole. And we should do the same here. Well, that's going to move anyway. Once we've got our food in place, which we should start thinking about doing sort of over here. Yeah, let's think about that now, actually. So let's go 2 for that. Go across. Oh. Just no sandstone. Let's do that. Oh, right. We should do something about food now, I think. Oh, no, they just keep finding muckroot. That's alright. First things first though, jobs board. In you go. And right, so we do have enough copper ore right now. Let's make this a priority, if you please. And that's the water cooler. What we should do, put something there. Maybe, let's put a microbe musher in there, just for now. And it's not terribly, there's not enough terrible carbon dioxide or whatnot in there. So that can be like a quickie, let's just make a meal thing. We're also going to need to look at farms and whatnot later on. While we're here though, let's get some ventilation going. Oh, made the jobs board. Let's assign some jobs. Alright, so Saturna likes being a research assistant, but is terrible at it. Alright, so I'll just quickly go through all of them and see what they could be. I don't need an art student right now. They do need a sous chef. He likes being all these things, but he's just terrible at them. He could skill up. But, yeah, let's see who else we got. So Gene could be an architect. Wants to be an architect. Could be a groundskeeper. Do we need a groundskeeper? Just for someone to tidy up. We kind of do. Let's see if we can get a sous chef. Oh, there's sous chef. Let's sous chef 3. Boom. Bubbles, you're the sous chef. Hang on. Let's just double check that, please. Bubbles, you could be the research assistant, not the sous chef. Turner, you can be the sous chef. And let's look at, maybe we need someone who can build or dig. You like building, and they're pretty good at digging too. We do need someone to sort of tidy up the place a bit. But maybe... Let's do a miner. You're a miner now. So let's put some hats on. Bubbles. Like that. Alright, so everyone's going to stand over each other. So we're not going to get a good shot. There's Turner with the sous chef hat. That's cool. So for that, still micro musher. We are kind of desperately running out of ore, I think. So let's do. At least we've got some of that coming in once it's ready. So guys are happy tootling along. We have nothing. We have no resources. No sandstone. No copper ore. Come on, chaps. Let's get you into here. Because we're not going to be able to do anything unless you get this all sorted. It's that water cooler again, but don't need it quite yet. Didn't I put the eggs in here? I did tell you to put the eggs in here, so let's clean this up, please. Ha! Hello, Hatch. Alright, so let's just do that. We'll make cleaning up this area a high priority. So I want to put these eggs away. We'll probably do a little bit of clean there and a little bit of clean around here, so Bubbles is happy. Let's see if they'll start doing it. Alright, so this is going to be another one of those things where they just clean for a little bit. So I'll set some stuff up to clean, and that will fix. Alright, so let's leave that. That's good. I'll hit fast forward. We'll skip past the boring cleaning stuff, and we'll come back when they're done. Okay, so they didn't clean everything in their time, and they have butted up into their downtime. So they're not going to do anything now. Good work, team. I don't know what they love. What? I wish I knew what they were talking about. I think that was dirt. Oh. Also, we've run out of battery, which means it's not going to be awfully pleasant for them. Alright, so I've just set that manual generator to 8. Like that, those two are pretty important because they are going to run out of air at some point. So, and also I want them to do this. So let's, about halfway through sleep cycle, I'll skip ahead again and we'll come back once they've all woken up. Alrighty, off they go. Let's get some power going. We definitely need this oxygen diffuser going because it's not fun. It's not really fantastic there for anybody. So double check. Did I mark that as a 1? That's cool. Maybe I'll mark that as 5 so we can get down. Oh, so research was completed. We did have ventilation. Next up, we're going to need the filter. So let's do that so we can smash through 2 sets of research. We are on our way to getting into here. Let's just have a quick look at the best way of doing that. So I'd like to sort of come in here and come down. So let's look at germs. Yeah, we could do that. There's only a little bit of slime lung, and I think once we cut all this out and let it be exposed to pure oxygen, it's not going to be too terrible. Right. Okay. So it's Is that going? It's just flicking between. So it's kind of stuck. It's 841,611 or 649. So that's cool. So once we expose them to oxygen, I think we'll start seeing some depletions there. And then what we can do is sort of build a room here that'll have our gas pump and it'll have our filtration and everything. The other thing we need to build is, of course, the natural gas generator, and that'll sit up here somewhere, and we can just pump that into there. We are going to need automation because I'd like to shut it down with a smart battery, so I just don't want to continually pump all this out. I'd like to have the power a little bit stable, and that seems to be going okay. What a weird place for a vacuum. It's just these little things that you notice when you sort of pull out and you look around. And like, oh, that looks a bit weird, and it's almost like there's something sitting behind that. But we'll get there. Alright, so what's happening over in our area? Everyone's giving dirt for research, which is great. Do you do that? Let's prioritize this, please. And this. So at least we can get some food going. And this is, like I said, this is a temporary thing while we start building out here, and I just want to get under here and clear that water out the way first. That's as long as we've got a place where they are making food, and they can just run it up there, and that should be fine. And of course, yeah, it's not fantastic here as usual, but oxygen up here seems to have sorted itself out, which is great. Apart from in here, we can look at maybe putting a diffuser in here or something like that, and just having it push the air back that way. So, was that the research? No, okay, that was the plumbing research. Now we're onto filtration. Cool, Magoo. Yeah, cool, Gene. Now make this. Do we actually have enough? Alright, so we're going to need more. It's the easiest place to find it. Is that 200 in there? That's another 200. Let's just do this. We'll go... Yep. Do that right. So, I really, really, really want to get down into here because that's just great. But of course, this is the stopping us. So, do we actually have enough copper ore? We do. So we're going to need more copper. So there's 100. There you go. So that's the 100k build there. So that's cool. So we've got enough to do this micro musher at least. I've got to be honest with you, I'm a little bit worried about this being open right now with that water. If we move it across and it gets polluted or whatnot, it's not going to be fun. We want you making those forever. Did I? Okay, they've got a priority on them, which is cool. So we're set up to make food now. So that's that last little nubbin there. Did I say nubbin? Notes. Don't ask me where that came from. I don't know. Alright, so we've got another something coming in half a cycle. I kind of feel like we could wait until next episode for that. Alright, you... Cool, you're doing that. Groovy. Alright, so we have food. So we've got food production on the way. It's that terrible food. Is this under... It's... what is this? This is just all the natural gas and stuff. Yes, I think a big priority for us is once we even up all this water, and that's that's somewhat difficult. If we can get the water out from here, we can pump down a little bit more, see if we can drop a carbon dioxide, which seems to be... it's not at full pressure down here. It's just nice, even. That must be a vacuum. Yeah, 1,000. So oxygen's pretty good up here, and this is getting pressured here. There you go, 1,500 over here. We've got a bit of room there. Alrighty. So I think let's key up the last bit of research for now. So we've got our gas, we've got all that. Where are we going? We're going up here to natural gas generation. The cool thing about that is we will go straight through the batteries, so we can put a bigger battery in here. Alright, but I think we're done here. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I had a bit of fun with that today, getting everything set up. I'm very excited, especially excited about this natural gas geyser getting in there, if you can't tell already. So let's leave it there. Please like and subscribe, and I will we'll see you in the next episode. See you later.